and failure to respect people's lives, or to mitigate or to protect the people's lives. Now, we see what is happening. The deputy president making remarks that there are funds which are not there. Actually, the Council of Governors came out and said, show us where the funds are.
In fact, going ahead to say that they're owed 62 billion.
Yes,
currently,
something which is not there. Yeah. Now, after Kenyans have lost lives, property has been destroyed, is when now they're coming in. I'm sure we are now in the middle of the situation of floods and heavy rains. They are now coming in to mitigate a disaster which has already swept away, which has caused a lot of effects to the people. This one also should tell us that we need to step up how we respond to our emergencies. This issue of floods, I'll just take an example of Northeastern. You saw Mandera. Those are entirely the northeastern parts. It's not the first time we have experienced these heavy floods and destruction of properties. I remember that was around 2018, between 2018 and 2019, there was a similar issue. And there were calls that the government, how the government should do something for the northeastern region, which is mostly affected, looking at the terrain, maybe because of the terrain and poor drainage systems. And there were calls for, what about the government maybe builds dams to collect this water for other purposes, which is 3 years down the line, nothing was done. Still the same issue is there. People are going through the same suffering. And looking at the situation which is happening in Northeastern,
yes,
barely it's poor drainage, an issue which has to be worked out, and for the future, yeah, to ensure that when there is heavy rains, yes, this water is put into other important issues. But still on the same issue, Elijah, the government on this one has done poorly.
Does it?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Susan, let's then talk about what the president said lately about this particular issue as well. You know, you'd expect that it will come around